Hello everyone! Today I'm going to discuss Module 4 of Media in Information Literacy, which is the different types of media and its impact on people. Media in Information Literacy, Quarter 1, Module 4. The different types of media and its impact on people. So this module is a government property and this is not for sale. This module is published and developed by Schools Division Office of Quezon City. I have to remind you that at the end of each module, it has answer key. This is because this module is actually a self-learning module, which means that students can accomplish this module even without their presence. The teachers are just there to guide you in answering the module. So let us start with the different parts of this module. So these are the things inside this module. So we are going to discuss the types of media. We have media, broadcast media, new media, and the influence of media in the World Wide Web. Let us start with what I need to know. So in this part, it means that you are going to answer this even without reading the whole content of the module. So this will test what are the things you know about the following questions. So let us start with the first one. How will you distinguish print media from broadcast media and new media? Later, we will discuss that. Next is, what makes a particular media platform appealing and useful? Next, why do young people prefer to use the internet and the other forms of media over traditional media? So I hope you have the answer now with these questions, so you can answer the things that you know about the following questions. Okay, so let's have the what's in. So in this part, we are going to discuss the evolution of media from traditional to new media, shape the values and norms of people and society. So let us start with this activity. Okay, so for this activity, the first one is already done for you. So what are you going to do is, can you read the instruction? The instruction here is step 1, find a row with a total number of 20. So this one, because if you're going to add the following numbers, you will get this answer. And then for step number 2, find a column with a total of 15. Okay, and then this one. And then after that, write the letters from the column and rows you have obtained from step 1 and 2 and scramble the letters to form a word. Therefore, we have television as the word for number 1. And then you may try answering number 2, number 3, and number 4. Now let's move on to what's it. So this is already the discussion part. So we have the types of media. We have newspaper. This is what we call the print media. Newspaper, magazine, television, and the internet are some types of media that we use in our different lives. But here, we are just going to have the print media only. Okay, so when you say print media, these are the following examples. So I know that you have an idea already of what is print media. Obviously, these are printed publications. So print media refers to paper publications such as books, newspapers, magazines, journals, newsletters, and other materials that are physically printed on paper. At present, some forms of print media have digital versions and are available for download through application or websites. So let's talk about the different types of print media. Okay, so number 1 is book. So this is one of the oldest type of print media, the books. Okay, so and then we have number 2. So again, I'm just going to give you a little or a brief explanation about number 1. So it is a reading material that can either be fictional or non-fictional. In the past, texts were written on parchment paper using a quill. Then the pages were sewn together to form a book. Okay, so some examples of book are almanac, the dictionary, which is sometimes very rare that today people are using it. So they are more on digital na kasi. Okay, so let's move on to number 2. We have newspaper. Okay, so this is published on a daily basis. Okay. And then next we have magazines. The difference between magazine and newspaper is that magazines' purpose is more on entertainment rather than giving information. Although it gives information also, but its main purpose is to entertain. And then we have journal, we have newsletter, we have gazette. Gazette is just like a newspaper, but this is an official publication of government institution, which is intended for public notices or listing of appointments. Number 7, we have pamphlet. Okay, so these are small booklet, a leaflet, or a primer. Usually these are let us start with number 1, the radio. So the first known radio is attributed to the Italian inventor Guglielmo Marconi, when he made the wireless telegraph in 1895. Using radio waves, he was able to transmit Morse code using the instrument he made. So this is the first type of radio invented. Radio announcers or DJs deliver the news or play music through electric currents or frequencies between 3000 Hz to 300 gigahertz. So a radio can be set in an AM or FM mode. AM stands for amplitude modulation, while FM stands for frequency modulation. This is frequency modulation. So these are the different types of broadcast media. Next, number 2, we have television. This is one of the most visible appliances at home. I mean, who among us doesn't have television, right? So it is equipped with an electronic system capable of sending images and sounds by wire or through space. A television can receive or project transient images or fixed or moving objects with sound. Yeah. And then next we have film. A film is similar to a television show as it offers a variety of themes and genres. It can be about drama, comedy, horror, action, or animation, or a documentary. And then next we have, this is very important. I actually have uploaded a different or a separate discussion about the different TV and movie classification ratings. So kindly check it out on this YouTube channel. I think the title is The Cultivation Theory. I have discussed this one. So MTRCB is actually a government agency which monitors the different television shows here in the Philippines. So it has different ratings such as the rated G, rated PG, and rated SPG. And then we have here, let's ponder. Again, you will have to answer this. So what was the title of the movie? In here, you are just going to share the very first movie you have watched. And then what was it about? And then we have here, what part of the movie do you remember or like the most? And then why? So it could be any other movie you have watched. And then here we have the new media or the internet era. So students of today's generation are lucky that they can access information quickly and easily because of the internet. I mean, wherever you are, whatever you do, you can access information because of internet. Okay, so the first one is we have the web page. The internet is also called the worldwide communication networks of computers. The web is the most widely used service on the internet. Okay, and this is consists of the different many waves joined by the hyperlinks. Okay, next we have the hypertext. Information arranged in a computer database can be easily accessed through a hypertext, which allow a user to get information and go from one document to another by clicking the highlighted words or pictures. In shorter, hypertext is a list of information that can be displayed and accessed directly by the users. And then we have instant messaging, or the IM. Okay, so an IM can transmit in real time a text message, image, emoji, document, a video file, and all among the others. And then we have email. Again, this is also one of the commonly used means of communication nowadays. Then we have a distance education, in which today, all over the world, because of the pandemic, we have distance education in a form of online classes. And then we have ebooks. Okay, so these are books with electronic version. Online shopping. Hello, Shopee, Lazada. Okay, so most of us are very familiar with this one. And then we have here media convergence. So it interconnects information with communication technologies, computer networks, and stable and reliable internet connection. Okay, so there is another activity here. So guess the names of the famous application or website. Write the name of each icon. Okay, so for number 2, the influence of World Wide Web. Okay, so let us try to read the different questions. Have you tried making a home video and uploading it in YouTube? Actually, kahit hindi siya YouTube, in whatever social media account that you have. Do you ever wonder how a video or message becomes viral or trending? Okay, so I guess we also have a separate topic about how videos and pictures have gone viral, which was discussed, I think, last week. But if you wanted to go back with this discussion, I also have another video of why videos and photos uploaded online became viral, so you may check that out. Okay, so here, answer the questions here. The guide questions are: how does social media affect today's generation? Does gaining likes, shares, comment affect your feelings? Why or why not? What can you say or advise to the youth of today about the use of social media? Okay, so I guess you can answer this easily because we have discussed this last time also.